Detroit Tigers, reflecting on a season of promise and challenges. What a roller coaster ride the 2025 season was for the Detroit Tigers. After holding a commanding 11.5 game lead at the All-Star break, it looked like the Tigers were on cruise control toward securing home field advantage in the playoffs. But then, things took a wild turn, and despite a valiant effort that included a win against the Cleveland Guardians in the AL Wildcard Series, they ultimately fell short against the Seattle Mariners in the Division Series. As we dive into the offseason, it's clear that there were both remarkable highs and disappointing lows. Comment "Go Detroit Tigers" in the comments. At the center of this season's drama was undoubtedly Tarik Skubal, who has solidified his status as not just the ace of the Tigers, but as the best pitcher in baseball. His numbers speak volumes: a staggering 2.21 ERA, leading the league in B-WAR and dominating strikeouts with 241. Skubal's performance during the playoffs was nothing short of heroic, consistently delivering when the pressure was on. As fans, we have to wonder, can he maintain this level of excellence moving forward? He's likely in the running for a second consecutive Cy Young Award, and rightfully so. However, as much as we love Skubal, the reality is that the Tigers need to bolster their rotation for a deep playoff run. Jack Flaherty returned on a 2-year deal, but his performance was underwhelming at best. With an ERA of 4.64 and struggling to get through games in the postseason, can he really be trusted as a number 2 starter? Casey Mize started strong, but faltered in the second half. And while Reese Olson showed promise, both he and Jackson Jobe ended the season on the injured list. There's a glaring need for reliable arms behind Skubal if the Tigers are to contend seriously in the coming years. Looking at the offensive side, Riley Green stands out as the most productive position player, hitting 36 home runs and driving in 111 RBIs. But even he had a rough season by his standards. His strikeout numbers soared, leading the American League, which raises concerns about his plate discipline. Can Green find a way to balance his power with more consistent contact? He's got the talent, but he must refine his approach to be the star we know he can be. The shortstop situation also raised eyebrows throughout the season. Trey Sweeney, who was expected to be a key contributor, struggled significantly. His performance at the plate and in the field left much to be desired, and it's clear that the Tigers can't afford such inconsistency at a pivotal position. With Kevin McGonigal, potentially the best prospect in baseball, waiting in the wings, the Tigers might need to consider whether to let Sweeney go and give McGonigal a chance sooner rather than later. Also worth mentioning is Javier Baez, who improved his game and made the All-Star team, yet still doesn't seem to justify his hefty contract. His defensive versatility is a plus, but his overall offensive numbers remain below expectations. What do you think about Baez's role moving forward? Should the Tigers look to make a move here, or is there still hope for him to return to form? As we head into the offseason, it's clear that the Tigers have some big decisions to make. The pitching rotation needs serious attention, and the lineup could use a spark, especially if they want to compete for a World Series title. President of Baseball Operations Scott Harris has a lot on his plate. Let's hear from you, Tigers fans. What are your thoughts on the season? What changes do you think the Tigers should make to ensure that they're not just a playoff team, but a serious contender? Drop your city and your opinions in the comments below. Go Detroit Tigers!